Okay, let me get the music so I could do the recap. So, the group left off from finding what appeared to be a monument of Mother that held a entity within. The entity tried to persuade some of the members of the group to open it. However, they managed to resist it and secure it within the citadel in the top secret facility where the Supreme Caretaker is. The group was also made with contact from Ortis's clan that was in the Mount Rich region, which I will have regions up to date soon, and are trying to rescue their clansmen. I do believe, what was his name? Was it Gorgas is coming to meet you, Ortis? Yeah. Gorgas?
Yeah.
Yeah, Gorgas. So Gorgas is coming to meet with you all in a couple of days to see if you all could help rescue Sage J along with other members of the clan from the Mount Rich region. So that is happening, and they were going to be using smoke signals to make contact. Adrian and Nail requested with the Supreme Caretaker to see if they could acquire magic items. She says that there is a vault where they held some of their excess tools and magic weaponry during the precursor of the wars, and has agreed to give you the coordinates of this. So you guys are all deciding to go into the bazaar to shop around, see what you could learn, and yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. So yeah, switching on over to environments, because I do actually have bazaars. Okay. Let me know if that's too loud or not. So you guys are in the okay, this isn't exactly what I wanted. Here we go. That's at least better. So yeah, where are you guys wanting to look for?
Hey, let's see. I guess he bought them +1 axe.
Yes. I do believe you were given a +1 axe by the Supreme Caretaker?
No, he bought one.
Oh yeah, you bought one. So it is a +1 axe. I do believe it is not magical. It's just a +1.
No, +1 means it's magical.
Oh, okay, yes. Sorry. I was misinterpreting silver and all of that. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. Are there any oversized longbows, or just wants to give Bramble a wall?
A longbow?
Yeah, it's an oversized longbow.
Which is basically going to help with longer range, I believe. I actually Does Irma?
Think it's better.
Yeah, does Irma have a longbow? Yes, they do have a longbow.
Yes, you do.
I said it over
An over large one. You might as well just go a crossbow. You're getting more power, bang for your buck with it. Granted, it's easier to reload with a longbow, but
Well,
an
I'm going to
oversized
say
one might
that
be
reload is going to basically happen, like, so basically you do your turn, and when you pass your turn, during that time, you're basically going to be reloading it. However, if you, like, shoot and you want to reload and shoot again, then it's going to, like, cost, like, say, like,
an
one of your
action.
extra attacks, basically, to do this, I believe.
Actually, I actually found it. I placed it in homebrew, but it's actually a legit weapon apparently.
Oh, the oversized longbow. By
Yeah.
medium, oh, okay. The bow
Yeah.
shoots oversized arrows that... they're basically like a giant ballista.
Yeah, because Ori's gonna ask the caretaker to give Bramble the ogre gauntlets, the ogre strength.
Okay, so you're gonna give the ogres of strength to Irma. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
he's gonna ask for it
yeah.
for the caretaker to do so.
Yeah, okay. So, so my question is, because you are looking, and you're looking for something specific, and since this is not exactly... because understand that this is more like a frontier type island, okay? They're making their own infrastructure, basically, away from the major infrastructures, so... roll for me, I'm gonna say... it does not exactly give a rarity of the item. Like, what's the rarity of this item? Does it say?
Nope. Not, doesn't give him rarity.
Okay, that does not help. So, so I'm gonna say... I'm gonna say this is gonna be a common to rare. So it's going to be a DC 18 perception or investigation check if you want to look for this type of bow.
Yeah.
Okay, sadly you do not find it. However, you do find basically +1 longbows, I would say.
Okay. Does Bramble have any +1 longbows?
No, Rambo does not have any +1 longbows or magical arrows.
He'll look in the shop for the magical arrows.
Okay, so you go to one of the bazaars. This is basically a magic emporium type stall. You see this eccentric individual who has jewelry and all of that, and he says, "Welcome, welcome. How may I assist thee?"
Me look for magic items. Me look for some magical arrows.
Ah, we have a fine selection of magical arrows. As he pulls up a tray of single arrows. Basically, they're like presentation type arrows. So you see one arrow that looks like common arrow. However, you see that the tips are actually silvered. So these are basically used to deal with magical creatures. You see next to it, it appears to be a arrow that is made out of a strange wood with little markings on the arrowhead Next to that one, you see what appears to be a type of glass arrow. However, when you get a closer look, you see it shimmers a bit. So those are the 3 arrows. So
What kind of arrow is that shimmering one?
do you want to give a you could do a perception check, or you could do an arcana check if it's shimmering, or you could basically
He's gonna ask.
okay, you're gonna ask? Okay. So you ask, and it says, this one is made out of magical crystal. Basically, when this arrow is shot, it will basically shatter on contact and pierce the target with arcane shrapnel type magic. However, these are pretty rare. Only a few can be found or so. They are very hard to manufacture.
Okay. And the other ones?
This one, as he shows you the arrow that is with the strange wood and the strange symbol carved into the arrowhead. This one is elven made. This one is built to damage any magical creature without the need of silvered tips. Basically, so long as the individual knows the common rune to be carved into the arrow and the right material wood, they can basically self-produce these arrows themselves.
That sounds interesting. How many do you have, and how much?
These, I have about maybe 20 or so. And the cost, well, seeing that you're not exactly an expert marksman yourself, as I can tell, because you do not carry a bow yourself, I'm considering this is a gift for someone.
Yes.
I would go and give it to you for maybe 25 gold.
Okay.
So you pay the man 25 gold?
Yep.
Okay. So I will put in Emma's inventory. I will put 20 magical elven arrows. And they have that in their inventory. So yep. Is there anything else you want to look for?
Here's a magic axe. I guess he'll try to get the materials that he'll need for the orc stone.
Right. How is the orc stone made again?
It isn't really explained how it was made. It just means one of the conditions is that the person has to save the orc, and seeing that Ors is the orc, and he's giving it to Layla.
Okay, so if you're wanting to look for a stone, make a perception check. And I would say add your proficiency bonus to this check. Since you know exactly what is necessary to make this stone, per se. Natural 20, nice, okay. So you find a stall that is selling ornate and unique looking stones. One stone catches your eye, and you see it to be a light opal purple color with a bit of an onyx sheen to it. And you see that it's actually handheld, basically. You can see that it's able to fit in your hand. However, as you are going and looking at this, you see that someone else is eyeing this stone as well.
Who's eyeing the stone?
You see this radiant bronze-skinned female elf. And you actually, I would presume you must have actually encountered these people before. But, so I'll do, give me a moment. Yes. You see this person has red leaf colored hair and is wearing a type of white cloth tunic dress and has a necklace with a blue diamond. And I do believe you actually have met this individual. They are from 18 Port. It is Autumn.
I know. So I remember Autumn.
Autumn is one of the high elf sun elves twins. So there's Autumn and June.
I can't remember. Like, do I met these people before?
Because I do believe you met them when you were at 18 Port, I believe. I believe you...
Where? We're in the 18th Fort.
Remember that one time where Adrian was in the shack and these two people were in the shack with him? I do believe you were there in that shack. Or...
I don't remember.
No, yeah, no, I remember you were found in a cage. You were found in a cage. My mistake. My mistake. I'm getting mixed up with origins, but you do actually meet this individual.
Yeah. Or is like sees this old lady and just grabs the stone.
Okay, so you go and you're gonna grab the stone? Are you gonna like drop gold to pay for it, or you're actually like just taking it and running away?
Drop gold to pay for it.
How much gold are you putting?
30 gold.
Okay, so roll for me a sleight of hand check for me. Okay, so you go to grab it, but as you go, you're trying to do this as quickly as possible. You go, but you lose your balance and actually basically fall down into the stall, and basically making a mess. And you see the stone like bing 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 right in front of you, and this very attractive elven woman picks it up and basically just looks at you confusingly.
I ain't gonna buy that.
Then the store owner basically say, "Hey, you green oaf! Did you know just how much damage you caused? I'm trying to make a living here."
Like, or it summons his echo and just has it begin fixing up the stall.
Okay, you summon the shadowy spectral thing, and the stoner is like, "Ah!" And it just starts cleaning it up as it can do that, and says, "No, not like that. You need to put it like that." And like, roll an intelligence for me, for your echo to try to understand how to put this stall back together.
It's based on the Ortis.
Yeah. So roll an intelligence. Roll an intelligence. 7. Okay. Basically, it tries to follow the instruction of this individual. However, when it's done, the stall is basically haphazardly fixed. It's standing, but it doesn't look as inviting. And this, give me a moment. So my question is, you are entirely focused on this elf while the echo is cleaning up, yes?
He's gonna start helping a little.
Okay.
Picking up the stone.
Okay.
Stone. Yeah.
Okay. At this point, when you help finish fixing up the stall, you turn to go back look at the elf, and the elf is gone. And the only thing you see on the table is basically gold. That is about 50 gold worth. Basically, 50 gold on the table. And the elf is just gone.
Can I find her?
Sure. Roll a perception or, I guess, an investigation. Your choice. Roll freaking good, because, 15, no, you do not find her. You do not find her.
Is there another stone that will do?
Roll a perception. 6. You see some stones look fancy, but it's not as eye-catching as that opal-colored purple stone with an onyx shine. It's not as unique as that stone.
Curtis just roars in frustration.
Where is everybody right now? Are you guys basically at your own stalls, like doing your own shopping?
Yeah, basically.
Out in the distance, you hear a orcish yell, basically, like just a couple of like I'd say meters away from you.
Go to see what's wrong. Notice, why are you screaming on top of your lungs?
I just found the perfect stone. elf lady just took it. Well, bought it, but still.
But here's the thing: snooze, you lose. If she got before you did. I'm sure there's plenty of other stones you can get.
Which stone looks appealing to you?
Roll a perception check, Layla. 16. You see, a greenish hue colored stone with a slight shine of yellow that is also shown with a bit of blue mixed in. So the base color is green, however yellow and blue basically reflective light shine basically is on this stone.
Like this one. I point to it.
Or just pays for it.
So the stall owner is going to say that that is 15 gold plus 20 for damages.
What did you break, Otis?
Layla, as you were mostly focusing on the stone, you failed to notice the stall. As you take a look at it, you see that it's haphazardly fixed for some reason.
Well, at least you fixed it. See, we can cut that down a bit.
Roll a persuasion check. 10. You just get a cold look from this guy, and it just says 19 gold for damages. So it's going to be 15 plus 19 for this diamond, or you could try to steal it. It's entirely up to you. I'm letting you guys have fun.
Already don't like this man.
Or it's just pays and says, next time get a better stall that's more durable.
Durable? Durable? I never had to encounter a freaking orc crashing into this stall.
Like, like, you are, like, you live in, like, your things are so weak and puny. Your craftsmanship is terrible when it comes to the stall.
God.
Okay.
Just let it go, Otis. Let it go.
You feel as something hits you. You see that it's an apple core, and you see that the stall owner was the one who threw it at you, and he says, "Get out! What? Get out!"
Okay.
This intimidates him.
Okay. Harsh words are one thing. Throwing things I don't tolerate.
This poor guy. Oh my god. Okay. So we're going in initiative of what's happening. So, Otis, you want to intimidate him?
Yeah.
Layla, what are you wanting to do?
Oh, I'm going up to him and whispering in his ear. By whispering, I mean using thaumaturgy to blow his eardrums out.
Okay.
Okay, so, Otis, roll an intimidation. 16. Now I have to roll
Actually,
insight.
it's also plus, let's see, what's the strength modifier? 3. So it's actually 19.
18! So, he is a bit jostled by your intimidating presence, but he's not entirely terrified of you. Then Layla basically goes up to him, goes up to his ear. What do you say in thaumaturgy?
You value your life so little. The thaumaturgy.
And you boom it to 3 times as loud?
Yes.
You do it and like, ah! And basically he holds his ear because you boomed it so loudly. And basically he's on his ears and he's basically just caressing his now like hurting ear right now.
Feels so good. Let's leave. This
There was a commotion.
making
There was a commotion happening. As people are watching this, but you then hear metal clanks, footsteps.
we'll move slightly faster.
I need you all to roll a stealth check if you want to try to avoid this.
I'm just gonna create echo on the rooftop. I'm just gonna do the most easiest thing you can do. Create echo and teleport switch places onto the rooftop.
You do that! Layla, seeing that there was a huge crowd, I'd say you get advantage. So 18, you managed to slip through the crowd unseen. So that's what's happening with those two. Adrian, Nail, are you guys separate or are you together doing certain shopping?
We could be together. Maybe we could also be looking for materials to improve the robot spider.
Okay, you want to
And-
shop to basically see what you could find to see what you could add to this drone.
Yes, and also Adrian wants to use the mechanical spider spinner
The web launcher, basically.
the web launcher to be like a grappling hook or like Spider-Man.
Okay, so if you are wanting to... Okay, so if you are wanting to do this, you will need to make major changes and improvements to this web launcher. Since it's built for this giant mechanical spider drone. So you would need to basically fiddle with it to try to understand the mechanisms as well as everything else. If you want to do that, which you could do that in your spare time, but you're shopping right now. But what are you specifically looking for in the sense of weapons? What are you wanting to add to this drone that will replace the web launcher?
Maybe like a ballista or something.
Okay, a ballista.
Like, how big is this spider drone?
It is this... Sorry, I'm... I made a boo-boo in game art when I was supposed to put it in game chat. Okay. So, okay, let me... Okay, I do believe... Okay, actually, I think I do have it in the, party funds. No, I did not add it. You guys do have the items that were dropped during that, mission, right? The spider drone head, the spider drone intact body, and the rep launcher, and I do believe claws, I believe. Who was keeping? I think, was it Nail? Nail.
I wasn't keeping track of them.
Crap.
Keeping track of what?
Of the body parts of the
Oh, we have one head and then one body.
Yeah, but you also had the web launcher, but I also believe that you had laser turrets, I believe. An intact laser turret. Or something. I don't know.
Hmm.
I put it somewhere. But I can't remember. I'll just say that, since I don't remember, you do have a head, you do have an intact body, you have an intact web launcher, and I do believe you had an intact laser weapon of it. I would say for that. So that is what I would say that you have intact. So you want to get a ballista for this thing, yes? Adrian?
Yeah.
Okay. Since this is a giant spider with a thing, you would need to basically get a heavy crossbow if you want to try to do this type of ballista type thing. However, if you want to do it with that, but if you want a custom made thing like this, you would need to do this. Because the web launcher basically was shot from its from one of its guns, basically.
Mm.
So it had two weapons, range weapons, the laser and the web launcher, and it had a melee attack, which was the metallic legs, basically. So you were moving the web launcher range weapon, and you wanted to give it a ballista, or you could do something entirely different. I'm giving you that option.
So, and sorry, what was that? Give me an option of what?
No, I'm giving you any option you want to do with it. Because you're getting rid of the web launcher because you want to do a whole Spider-Man type thing with it.
Yeah.
So the weapons that it currently has without the web launcher would be its melee metallic claws and its laser cannon. So you could add maybe the ability to enchant this thing so it could do certain spell, or you
Yeah,
can
like
make
the
it,
web spell.
or you can make it have a secret compartment that carries materials or loot for you. You can convert it like that. Because you could have it, like, say, carry potions of healing, or, certain materials that could be carried by this thing. Like, I'm giving you many options. Because I'm letting the group have a say in this. Like, what do you want this automaton spider drone to have?
Yeah, but might as well have the drone be a little support unit, kind of, to shoot things from afar on the ceiling and carry stuff.
Okay, so you want it to have a compartment aspect to this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you would need to find a chest or something. Basically, I'll let you do your shopping. You can get whatever you want.
Well, probably a bag of holding would be better than a chest.
Yeah. Basically, then you would need an enchantment type thing. You need to basically enchant this drone, which I do believe you do have people in the magic item creation lab in the Citadel that could totally do it.
Hmm. Let's see. I think. What would it take to repair the spider?
So since you only damaged... So, it was a clean break for the head, and since the body was also a clean break, all you need to do is basically rearrange the wires back so they could connect, and the head would be attached. And since the laser cannon is basically attached to that same body, you could totally do that because the web launcher was separate. So basically, in the sense of the magic lab to try to repair this with the aid of the Supreme Caretaker's knowledge, maybe a day or so.
Hmm. Yes. Would it be under our control if we fixed it, or would it still be under the Supreme Caretaker?
Since the evil caretaker guy is completely dead, you basically can have it reprogrammed to follow your orders.
Okay. Hmm. Yeah, I guess there isn't much stuff we need to find other than the stuff I want to use to create the web launcher, a more portable web launcher.
Okay, so if you want to custom make this yourself, you would probably need to have like tinker's tools and possibly smith's tools to help you with fabricating the prototype for this web launcher. Now my question is this going to be like mounted on your wrist?
Yeah, like a maybe like a gauntlet. Probably.
So it's basically going to be like a singular gauntlet that has the ability to basically shoot a web.
Yeah, and maybe cast the web spell too as well.
Okay, so it will be able to do the web attack that the giant spider can do, but it also has the ability to cast a singular web that could be used as a grappling hook.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And do you know the web spell too as well?
Since this was basically magically created through it, basically, since you're using the same mechanics, it will not basically cast the web spell, but it will have like a charge where it could do the web attack that the giant spider can do.
Okay.
So it would only have one charge, but the one thing about the magic items that, like, when I like to create them, is that you could have a chance to upgrade them. So if you want to do something unique, I would say you would need to spend time with it. But I would also have to decide whether or not it would be too powerful or not. So since you're making this, this is not exactly a magic item. This is more like an equipment, weapon, tool. It's not going to count as a magic item.
Okay.
So you would need tinkerer's tools and smith's tools if you want to at least make this yourself. Or you could possibly borrow smith's tools and tinkering tools from the lab and work there and have their assistance. Because you could do it at the lab or you could do it in your manor.
I think it'd be better if we did it at the lab. Oh yeah, actually, yeah, that's actually good. I just saw something. Adrian would take the web launcher to the lab and offering to give if he helps them, or if they help him turn it into a more portable version, like a gauntlet, he will allow them to use the
schematics to make more.
To make more, yes.
So with that type of deal, they will agree to this.
Okay. Yeah. Then you ask for their help.
Okay. So
He's also proficient in smithing tools, so you can help somewhat too as well.
Okay, so you are proficient in the tools. Okay, that's good. So with that in mind, I would say that since this is daytime still, you guys are basically just doing like morning/afternoon shopping.
Mm-hmm.
So you could totally vote out from shopping to go to the lab today to do your thing. So my question is, Nail, are you wanting to go shopping or are you wanting to do something else? You're mute, Nail, by the way.
Yep.
So, are you wanting to go shopping or are you wanting to do something else?
Probably something else, because
Okay.
I don't need to buy anything.
Okay, so what are you wanting to do in Kiron?
Mm,
Like, right now you're in the Nehak Plaza. There's Fort Lawok. There's Little Giron District, and there's the Blowlook Grove District. You could
how
go.
about looking for a map of the mountains?
Oh, you want to look for a map of the mountains where the vault is?
Yes, and Mount Rich and all the area where we don't know where stuff is because we're idiots and don't know where stuff is in the mountains.
Okay.
We'll be heading there.
So there is actually a library. So you want to go to the library?
Sure.
Okay.
There's section on cryptography.
So I'd say there is a section on cryptography, and roll for me a perception or investigation check, your choice, to see if you could find the necessary books. 9. Okay. Are you rolling guidance with this? Okay, a 10. So, I say you find the necessary information about the mountains. So, it's the mountain with the vault, Mount Rich, and basically the zone beyond that. You are also wanting information on that?
Yes.
Okay, so this one will be for the mountains. Roll for me another investigation or perception check for the unknown zone. 13. With guidance 2, so that's 15. With a 15, you do manage to find one book that details about this unknown region, because only one individual or so has managed to return from that region alive.
Sounds promising.
So my question is, what do you want to look through first? The mountains or the unknown zone?
The mountains. And
Okay.
we're heading there first, so.
Okay, so roll for me a history check with advantage, because you do have the books. $11.
And 11.
Okay. So with this, you managed to know that these mountains were natural formations. However, there have been reports of strange events happening. Mostly from Mount Rich. For one detail in a report says that Mount Rich housed a infinite reproduction of raw materials from this mountain, such as iron, silver, gold, any type of crafting material, ore-based, has somehow the magical byproduct in this mountain to reproduce it constantly. So think of it as like constantly reproducing the iron that you take from this mountain. So say you take like 10,000 iron ore, the mountain will slowly reproduce that taken iron.
It's like a video game. The nodes just reappear.
Exactly. The node basically reappears basically in this situation. That is what magically is strange about this, and why it is highly secured by the noble who is in charge of that region, and makes sure that no one can enter it. And he has basically the main monopoly on this. And basically, the other mountain says that there has been strange sounds emanating from this mountain, and it seems to be voices or strange mechanical sounds, metal sounds, but they cannot discern much further than that. And strange lights do appear from both mountains.
Wait, aren't these areas supposed to be like mountain ranges, not just a single mountain?
Yeah, they're
Are
mountain ranges.
Okay.
But you see this little crack through here? Basically, that's the main pass to get from here to the unknown region, and that place is heavily guarded. So there was actually a fort there to ensure no one goes in or out. Because the mountain ranges are treacherous already, so basically this is the only safe route in and out. Kind of built it that way.
Yep.
So that's the information about the mountains. Are you wanting to learn about the unknown region?
Yep. Might as well learn as much as we can about everything. Another history
Roll a
check?
history check with advantage, plus your proficiency. So 11. So that's 15. So with this, as you look through this book, you notice that some of the notes are a bit odd. Some are in common, some are in like different languages you do understand. And it's mostly talking about that this unique marshland type zone holds some sort of secret temple or structure. And it appears to be guarded by these soulless, faceless creatures that attack and rip intruders apart. None were able to return alive. It seemed to kill all living organisms. And it made a disturbing, unnatural sound whenever it attacks.
Okay, so what I'm getting is we need boots.
Yeah. And it does say one more thing. You see in the map, actually, you do see that in the notes, you do see a word. However, this word is basically mix match. Basically the letters don't make any sense. However, you do recognize these letters to be Arcana, the magic language.
Okay, I'm gonna note down the letters.
So, give me a moment. So the letters are E, K, F, N, I E.
Okay, you're gonna have to just start that again. EK.
Yeah, I'm actually typing it for you.
Oh, okay. Please tell me this isn't a language thing.
No,
Get up
no.
those
No, it's written
puzzles.
in Arcana language, the magic language. However, you could understand it. Yeah. So this is the trying to find the pin. Where's the pin?
Is the case supposed to be lowercase?
Oh. No, it's supposed to be uppercase. I forgot about that. I don't know why I can't pin messages. Oh, wait. Pin message. There we go. So yeah, this is the letters in Arcana in the only book of the Forbidden Zone marshland. No worries. So yeah, so it's EKFNIEDNAS.
Okay.
You could tell that this is improper. That it's not actually magical spell. However, it is strange that these letters are formed this way. Oh, I actually forgot something. I forgot to add another letter. Sorry. So, yeah, that's the full letters. So that's what's happening with you now. We're gonna switch on over to Adrian. So Adrian, you make your way to the lab with the web launcher in tow, and you ask them to help. So they are gonna take schematic drawings of the launcher as is, as they are going to slowly take it apart and learn the mechanisms with the help of the Supreme Caretaker's drones helping. So, roll for me an intelligence check with advantage to see if you
Okay,
could learn how it works.
Would I be able to use my Thieves' Tools proficiency? Or not Thieves' Tools, smithing tools?
So smithing tools is more when you're trying to create something. You're trying to
Okay.
learn how this works,
Okay.
mechanically speaking.
I'm gonna use a luck point just in case.
You're gonna you're using your inspiration.
No, I have a lucky feat.
Oh, okay. But you also have inspiration. You all have inspiration, so you haven't spent anything. You still have inspiration left.
Which is. Yeah, I'm just gonna use a luck point just to see if I get a better roll.
I did say with advantage.
Oh, the advantage?
Yeah,
Okay.
I did say with advantage.
17. Okay, never mind then.
Yeah. So with a 17, you slowly but surely figure out the mechanisms required for how this launcher works and how to implement it to a smaller size. So you are capable of making this into a gauntlet. However, you do realize that the web attack and the web string launcher for the grappling, it is going to have two different following functionalities for this. That is the one downside.
And so, what was the downside?
So the downside is this web launcher has two functions. So one function is going to be the web launcher, the web attack thing. And it's going to be basically using a charge or a cartridge to use this ability. So think of it like, you know, in the old Spider-Man, like 90 cartoon where he actually has to use web cartridges.
Okay.
So it's like that, and it's for the web,
sh-
and it's for the web to web everybody up.
Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem since Adrian can cast Flock of Familiars and just have his spider and create like 5 spiders and have them create web for him.
Yeah, I'm just saying that's what it is. However, the one thing is for your web thing to basically grapple. It's going to be smaller cylinders, and you could only use the thing 5 times until you have to reload it.
Okay, and how do I create cylinders?
So basically, you would need the chemical compound or the magical thing. So how they are going to work it is that trying to make something cool and everything, and you ask this question. So basically, all you need to do is so it's magically made. So I'm gonna say that it's magically made. All you need to do okay, so forget the whole cartridge thing. So it's magically built for this, since this is basically in the sense of tinkering and magic. the blend of magic and science. That's the difficulty here. I do believe you guys have the alchemy jug, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Technically, too.
Okay, so technically, with all of that. Okay. How to refresh these cylinders and the cartridge is going to be using. I forgot. The alchemy jug can make water, salt or fresh, wine, acid, mayonnaise, honey. So I would say that this type of cartridge would be utilizing water, basically. You just need to refill the cartridges with water to refill it.
You just need water?
Water. I was thinking acid, but like that might be a bit much.
Oh, so how does acid have anything to do with webs? Unless you want to make like a
Exactly.
special type.
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. So like I'm thinking water would be better.
Mm-hmm.
Because literally you're asking like how would I make these own cartridges and all of that? And it's basically like ammunition. You would need black powder. So what type of materials would you need to refill these things? That's the thing. I don't know. Basically, I will come up with the function of this and how it works. So let's just say that you learn how the mechanism works and you learn how to make the gauntlet in the sense of the schematics. Let's leave it like that and we'll leave the actual functionality later for me to actually make it. Does that sound fair?
Yeah.
Thank you, because I would need time to actually figure out how you would be able to work with this. So you managed to do that, which takes you all day. During that time, Ortis and Layla. So yeah. So I would just ask, since you managed to escape Ortis using your echo to the rooftop, and Layla would escape her own way, I don't know if you would decide to regroup or not.
He would take the stone back to the tower and begin to try to enchant it.
To the tower or to the manor?
I think the tower, because you can ask people for help.
Okay. So you go to the citadel, you go to the lab, you see Adrian is there working on the web launcher that you acquired from the spider drone. I would also presume that the spider drone body is also there, yes?
Neil would have had to bring it, I think.
Okay, so I would say, Nail, you would still have it at the manor. I guess, I don't know. So yeah. So you go to work on your the stone.
Yeah.
So my question is for you, like you need someone to enchant it. Do you tell them what the enchantments require?
Thing about it is it's even though its description says that orc saved my life, alright, I saved the life of a orc who gave me this stone to symbolize it and has a symbol and stuff. So it never really tells me how exactly it's made.
Okay, so I would surmise that since this is orcish magic, and since I would presume one of your family members, are they magical?
Or just his sister is.
I would surmise that your sister did teach you the basic runes of your orcish magic. So you do know the basics of the orcish arcana language. So you could basically carve the stone, carve the rune into this stone, and put some ounce of arcana magic through it. On your own. You could totally do that.
Yeah. Okay.
That's basically how I'm gonna summarize that. For orc stones.
Okay.
So, what I would need for you to do is I would need you to roll a Arcana check. And since you do basically have that base knowledge from your sister, I will allow you to roll with advantage.
Okay. Oh yeah, Layla's back.
Yeah, I saw. 6. Okay.
I'll use my inspiration to roll again.
Okay, so... Okay, well, basically, you need to say that before you roll.
Oh.
But I will allow it. You may roll again with advantage.
Sorry, I'm back.
It's okay. 13, so that's a bit better. So you do carve the rune into the stone. You put some ornate orcish magic into it, and it's an orc stone. So while you are doing that, Layla, so this is my question for you. During the stealthy escape, would you try to regroup with Ortis, or would you be doing your own thing?
I would try to regroup with Otis.
Okay, so you do regroup with Ortis, and Ortis does go to the Citadel with the stone in hand to the laboratory. There you also see Adrian, which is working on that web launcher gauntlet thing that he is working on.
Sorry, I was interrupted again. We were at the Citadel.
Yes, you're at the Citadel, at the laboratory. You see Adrian is also there working on his web launcher gauntlet thing that he wants to work on.
Mm-hmm.
And Ortiz is working on the orc stone. You see him doing that. Is there something specific you want to do in the lab? Because you do have access to the lab, but you do have access to other things, such as the lobby, which has its Adventurers Guild. So you could look for any quests there.
I'm interested in browsing
Okay.
for some quests.
So you go to the lobby, you go to the quest counter, and you go to the quest board. So my question for you is roll a perception check. Sweet. Okay. So with that, you do see that there is a lot of quests, but you can't tell if there's any good ones. So I will let you roll a 1d4 plus 2. And that's how many quests are available that could be of interest. 5. There are 5 quests of interests. So, okay. Quest board. I'm typing the quests. We no. And stolen whatchamacallit, stolen items. And 5. There you go. So that is the quests that you see. I'll put that in game chat as well in Roll20.
Hmm.
And you're not limited to take one. You could take all of them or something. It's entirely up to you.
I think owners would be interested in the Battle Royale.
Okay.
As... investigating rumors of... I think I'll take investigating some strange ruins in the south of Quran, and also the last one, which is investigate rumors of supernatural events near the small pond. So the first and last one.
Okay, so you're gonna take the first and last one. And orders would be interested in the Battle Royale.
Probably.
Okay. And what about the bodyguard or the require aid for an investigation of crime of stolen items?
Yeah, I don't feel like going on another investigation.
Adrian would probably want one of those.
Yep.
One of what?
So in the game chat and in Roll20, I posted
see
the
it.
quests that Layla went to investigate on the quest board.
And Adrian is the noble sort, so protecting someone or investigating a stolen item is probably up his alley. Though, to be honest, so would be the Battle Royale.
We'll bring a copy for the rest of you. But do any of you want any of these side quests before?
Yeah, Adrian would want the protecting quest.
All right, you'll take the bodyguard quest.
Yeah, orders would take the Battle Royale.
So we're taking 1, 2, 3, and 5.
Okay. Okay. And you're gonna be doing that on your downtime tomorrow. Because I would say during the whole thing, you guys managed to get what is needed done today. So do you guys decide to go back to the manor? Because I'd say it's kind of like late afternoon at this point.
I think it's time to go back to the map. At least that's what I would do.
Yeah, orders would go back to the manor.
Okay.
Yeah. Same with Adrian.
Nail, will you also be going back to the manor, or are you going to be staying at the library until late?
Well, with all the books I found, I'd probably go back to the manor, because...
You will want to share the information that you have with the group.
Yeah.
Okay, makes sense. So everybody converges to the manor.
And this is where Orders gives Layla the Orc Stone. I mean rock magic.
So
Yeah, I
Layla,
mean rock.
if you look up the Orc Stone as the magic item, it would say what it does.
Is it in homebrew or is it a real item?
It's a real item, apparently.
Yep. But you can look it up in homebrew. I did place it in there.
What?
So I did place it in homebrew. But yeah, it's technically,
No,
I think it's a...
sure. The army ones are in your bedroom.
You're not muted. Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Family.
Okay, no worries.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, you guys return to the manor. You guys regroup at the table, or do you regroup? Like, where do you want to regroup?
Just at the dinner table.
Like you have like many rooms here, and all that you could use as a meeting room.
Probably this room right here.
All right, because like I was gonna probably suggest that you use this one as the meeting room because there's a table.
We can just move a table into here, probably.
All right. So you all regroup there.
So Adrian now has a gauntlet that shoots webs.
At this point that it took all day, yes. However, I will give you the full specs of the gauntlet later. So, yeah. You have it,
Okay.
but it's not functional yet. It needs the power source, basically.
Okay.
And where the hell is Nail? Oh, there it is. I was trying to find Nail's token. So yeah, so you regroup, and so I will let you guys roleplay this out.
Okay.
I've managed to acquire a new device using that web launcher. And shows the gauntlet, but still figure out how to make it work though. Anything new? Anything new you guys have gathered while I was busy?
I've gathered a few missions. We could investigating from the quest home, investigation of some ruins south of the city, bodyguard duty. There's also a fighting royale pets, which I know you, Otis, would be very interested in, and there's also an investigation of supernatural things at some small village to the southeast. Fun things to do while we're passing the time here.
Interesting.
Oh yeah, were you gonna say something?
Is that battle royale to the death though? It might
No,
be
it's not to the deaths.
Seems to be just a fight.
It is. That's good. Yeah, we wouldn't want to lose Ortis to silly game.
Otis will be fine. I'm worried about everyone else.
Oh, it's just scowls and look at Adrian. Oh yeah.
Anyway, what about the fancy sword I saw you working on earlier? Or something that looks like a blade?
So, the Sunblade, he does have it. However, the crystal is needed because there was only one crystal for the sun weapon. Which blew up when Ortis decided to attack the power core. Best moment, though, of the entire session, I would have to say.
Agreed.
Oh yeah. You were gonna say something when Oris gave you the orc stone?
What is this?
It's magic stone.
What does it do?
Tune and understand.
Explanation? Arcana
Well-
check the stone.
So, I need to look up the orc stone. And my internet is slow today.
It's still in the homebrew channel.
Where?
I put in the homebrew channel. It was like June, July. It was the 28th, 2003. I think July. Or I can't.
Yeah, found it. Found it. Copy text. So that's the orc stone.
Just replaced the many at all. Arrow's tribe with Ortis's tribe symbol.
Yeah.
If you show this to tribe, they'll be it won't necessarily it'll guarantee safe passage in my tribe, and the people of Gunthar will at least hear you out.
Meaning, as long as you have this as the stone, you will be recognized as an ally of the tribe.
Oh.
And as an action, you could use the stone to summon the spirit of an orc warrior, which appears within 30 feet. And the spirit uses the orc war chief stat block in the monster manual, and disappears after 10 minutes or when reduced to 0 hit point. And the spirit understands any language and it obeys your commands. And after the stone is used 3 times, it turns to dust.
Alright then. Thanks, Otis. Hopefully I'll put this to good use.
Okay, so that was the orc stone, and that was the quests. Adrian talked about his progress with his weaponry. I believe Nail was also going to say something about what he found.
Oh, yeah, well, I just found some maps about the mountains in the unknown region. It's apparently a marshland, so we need boots.
Marshland. A lot of bugs, swampy waters. Don't like, but fine.
Hence the boots.
Do you also mention what you found in the book?
No.
Ooh, keeping that to yourself, okay.
Well, I mean, it's less to myself and more the fact that I don't think anyone here could help except one person.
Which could be Shala or Layla.
Yes.
Okay.
And besides, we're not going up into the marshlands yet, so there's no point in bringing it up.
Point made.
So should we order someone to make us some boots?
You could buy boots.
Goodbye, boots. If we're also heading up the map,
Probably we could buy boots. You might need them custom ordered for this,
yeah,
considering your
size.
But we'll find a cobbler to make us boots at some point. Probably we could get boots in the fortress that protects that separates the Forbidden Zone from everywhere else.
Mm-hmm.
And if we're also going up into the mountain, getting some mountain gear would not be a bad idea.
Climbers kits.
Yeah.
But do any of us know how to use climber kits?
Would you rather be caught without them?
I'm just asking now.
Well, I climbed them out. Or is that... You can go first.
Aren't climbers kits basically just harnesses? Along with some rope and some pins and a tiny hammer? It doesn't sound that hard to use.
Well, I've been climbing mountains from when I was younger. I've been climbing a little bit more since I was able to echo. Or it's just like, I'm yawning. Are you guys hungry?
At this time, you hear the dinner bell ring, and Candace says that dinner is at the ready.
All right, then. We'll see how things play out tomorrow.
You guys want to bet on me?
Well, it depends on your competition. Don't disappoint.
Good way to test out this new axe.
Okay, I guess we'll have dinner.
Indeed. You have dinner. It is delicious.
While we're having dinner, Adrian we just have his flock of familiars of spiders in his room, creating webs, I guess.
Okay.
Serving.
I don't know why, so...
For the spider launch or the web launcher, or just use water.
Actually, I would say that you would need a type of webbing. So yeah, it would make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so yeah, you would need the webbing to be
Fourth
put
level.
into the cartridges.
So he creates...
So, silk. You need spider
5.
silk.
Yeah, so he creates 5 spiders, and they're all making spider silk for me.
Yep. And I would say that you at least need 1 spider for each cartridge, so... So that would be 6. Because you have the 5 for the regular and the other one for the web attack. Okay. So yeah, okay. So you guys finish eating and you all go to your rooms.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I go check on the egg.
Okay. You go to check on the egg. The egg is fine. The maid, I do believe you told the maid what to do, like the servant what to do.
Mm-hmm.
So they say that they did what they did and the egg is okay. It's rainwater, so it's all good.
How many more days do I have before it finishes?
I forgot in a sense, but I would say you have about 4 more days.
Alright.
So yeah, so everybody goes to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
And Layla, I am asking, are you holding the egg as you are sleeping?
No, I leave it in its place while it's resting.
Okay. Okay. Wanting to make sure. So everybody goes to sleep. Adrian,
Mm-hmm.
roll for me a wisdom save. 16.
16.
Okay. You feel something or someone tries to ease their way into your mind. You have the choice to reject it.
Like, can you tell if it has malicious intent or not? Or not?
You can't tell. Someone or something is trying to ease their way into your mind. You
Does
can't
it
tell
feel
it.
familiar?
It is not.
Does it feel familiar?
It does not feel familiar. I don't think this individual did this to you.
And then he won't let it in.
Okay. After that, nothing happens for you for the rest of the night. Nail. You are sleeping, and you feel yourself transported. Your mind, basically. You find yourself in a lit cavern room. You are sitting at a table with a set of cups and teas and all of that, and you hear the familiar slithering sound of your friend that says you are a dreamwalker. You see this individual slither in, and she says, "Ah, the young dreamwalker. How are you?"
Alright.
"Ah, would you like some tea?"
Sure.
And the young tea pours you a cup of tea in a type of Chinese-looking teacup. In the sense of the style, that it has no handle. It's just like a circular cup. And she sits in the chair as her long snake tail kind of like wraps around part of the room. And she says, there has been word about certain events happening in Firhum. I thought you might want to know, since you are from Firhum.
Sure.
There is talks that the first princess, Shalana Shartis, is supposedly was given a vision, and they will help transform the world into a better place. However, she was scarce on the details. But I do know one thing. Something unnatural whispers in this princess's ear. I cannot say for certain, but it is something not of this world.
Just because it's not of this world doesn't make it evil. But I understand why you might be concerned.
Indeed. Our princess, as you say, she cares for her people, and does want to help her people. I do not like the idea of her wanting to help the world change. Sometimes change is good, but it cannot be forced. I do not know exactly what the plan is. I do have my friends in the shadows, as you say, keeping tabs. But enough about what I have to say. What do you have to say, my young Dreamwalker friend?
Well, we discovered one of the monuments to Mother and found that it was a prison.
Interesting. Very interesting. Did it say what its name was?
No. Maybe.
If it would give its name, you would basically be able to learn more of what you could. That is, if I was the one deciding on certain things. But you have not forgotten our arrangement, she says with a smile.
No, but I haven't found anything that you would be interested in yet. Secret worth a kingdom is not an easy object to come across.
Well, we could change the arrangement then, if you wish. I simply wish to see what creativity you have in mind. But the purpose of that test was basically to say that a treasure was a kingdom. It's basically what is treasured to you, my friend. That is the secret to the lesson I wish to give you. So with this clarification, what do you value most, young Dreamwalker?
Well, as a wizard, it's probably knowledge. They say knowledge is power, after all.
Indeed. I had a friend who was like that. Died, sadly, craving power, but they died happy, as they say. I could offer you the knowledge of the dream walking, as well as other magical divination skills if you so wish.
And what would those cost me?
A favor that I could ask for any time.
Can I consider your proposal?
I will give you all the time you want. This will, of course, be a formal contract, as you say. And I can assure you there are no loopholes or anything malicious in the intent. It would just be one of trust. Since I will be giving you the knowledge, I trust that you will do the favor for me in return.
It's not that I don't trust you, it's the fact that I have a lot currently that needs to be done.
As
Another
you
task.
say, the workload is too much for you.
I can currently spin my plate, but adding too many more might be difficult.
Well, what if I was to give you a little trial run to help you ease your burdens a little? Would that be satisfactory to you?
Yes, any help would be generously accepted.
Very well. Give me a moment. I actually need to pull up D&D Beyond. Because I actually do have something planned for this. What is this? You have your spells all done and all of that on your character sheet, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just looking so I could better understand. I don't want to give you anything too powerful. I want to give you something that is useful that you would use, but basically this is something. So I thinking I'll give you like a second level divination spell, and I think I'll be giving you borrowed knowledge. So this is a temporary spell that you have access to.
Okay.
So borrowed knowledge is you draw on knowledge from spirits of the past. You choose one skill in which you lack proficiency. For the spell's duration, you have proficiency in the chosen skill. And the spell ends early if you cast it again. So this is a one-time use. and it lasts for an hour.
Okay.
So this individual basically just draws in the air a magical rune and just blows the rune, and the rune basically makes contact with you, and you are given this immense divination power, and you feel altered slightly. How do you feel?
Different.
Good different or bad different?
Good different.
I am glad. If it was bad different, then that would have been bad. Anyway, I will give you this ability to help you on your journey. And once your journey is complete with your current task, feel free to call upon me. All you must do is think of me as you dream, and I will get the message that you wish to speak.
Okay. Have a nice day.
You as well, Dreamwalker. And you wake up. At this time, everybody wakes up. It's morning. Nothing changes.
So check on the egg.
Egg is doing fine. You actually see it's a bright, vibrant green now. So you have 3 more days. It's healthy.
Adorable. Moving on. Gonna see what's for breakfast.
So it is a traditional Filam breakfast. So you eat and you fill your
Yeah.
bellies. Were you saying something?
No.
Okay.
Does this traditional Virum like breakfast has a lot of meat and protein?
Yeah.
Yes. Fine.
Or is just eating it?
Okay. You eat it. It's very delicious.
So, do you know when this arena match is coming up?
There is a given date. And, you see it is today.
So, who would Adrian have to go to help protect
Um,
or find this? Where does it say the quest for finding stolen items is?
You can take this to
so it
him.
actually gives you a location where to go, and it's in Little Girund.
Little King,
Okay. You go there then.
Okay, you totally go there. And let's just recall. So who's taking what quest? So I could just do this in a certain order.
Who does anybody would like to come with me though?
Does anyone want to go with Adrian as they are doing the investigation for the stolen goods?
I guess Oris will, as long as it doesn't conflict with the arena.
Okay. And Adrian, you're also doing the bodyguard one?
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
So
he'll do the bodyguard. When does the bodyguard one need to take place?
the bodyguard one is all day.
Like
Like-
which one comes first? I mean,
Bodyguard one is all day until like 8:30 p.m.
so he'd have to do the bodyguard one first, since that's
That will
a
take all
limited
day.
amount of time.
Yeah, it would
Yeah.
take all day.
Okay, he'll do that one then.
Okay, so Otis, are you gonna join Asian with the bodyguard? Or are you gonna be doing your pit fighting thing?
We'll do the pit fighting.
Okay. So you go. Nail, are you doing anything specific in the quests?
I'm gonna go with Layla to investigate the ruins in the
And-
supernatural lake.
Okay. Okay. Good to know. So, in this regard, we'll do Otis first, since it's just going to be combat checks. So, Otis, you go to this arena-sized battle dome, and you see that there was a crowd cheering, and you see that there are many different participants. So I am just going to give me a moment. I am just going to make some changes to one of the maps. And I still had the background music on. I forgot. So yeah, and I'll move everybody to here. So you go into this huge battle dome coliseum. You see certain structures and whatnot, and I am going to change the environment to well, so there are people of all different ways of life. You see many individuals are there. Seriously, load faster. I'm trying to load the characters right now so I could, like, place the tokens. But it is taking a while. But basically, you're in this arena. Okay, seriously, what is taking so long? Great. Okay, there's some issues. Have to refresh because for some reason needs to be acting up. Okay, it's not loading. Why is it not loading? Fine. Fine, I'll just use the GM token for this. Because for some reason, it has to act up. I swear, it does this every time. So, you see many different individuals. You see that they all go into certain areas. So you see some people here. Some people are here. Some people are here. 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 And here. So Otis, I'll ask, where do you want to put your character? Okay. So everybody is in position, and the announcer says, Today we have an amazing competition royale of combat. Today, some fine combatants will battle it out for supremacy of who is the champion of the arena. The winner will get 500 gold and the title of champion of Kiron. So, folks, let the games begin! And could I ask you to roll initiative? Let me get the initiative thing up. So yeah, roll initiative. Six. Okay, and I am gonna add. No, this is to. Seriously? A turn. There we go. And I am just gonna roll initiatives. Just for this entire group. I'm not putting it out there. They're the same people. Okay, they rolled a 20 for their initiative. Come on. Okay. So, these guys are all moving. This guy uses his movement to climb up here. And he's gonna be using this. This guy's gonna move there. This guy is gonna move here and try to get to this. This guy's gonna climb up and he's gonna fight this guy, and then they're gonna do battle, blah blah blah. So they do some battling. Bloody. And yeah, that's the first round. You can go.
Okay.
So understand that this is actually 10 feet up. Well, these are 5 feet up.
Okay, he'll go over here.
Okay.
Manifest Echo over here. And he'll attack this one.
Okay, make the attack. .22 hits. 9 plus.
Plus we roll d4.
Oh, it's if you're using both hands.
Oh,
So it's just 9 damage. You're just using one hand?
you tend to use both hands.
You want to use both hands?
Yeah.
Okay, so you hit this guy, he takes damage, he's still up.
Also plus extra. Plus extra 1. Because of poking figure.
Yeah, so that's 6.
Then I'll attack again.
Okay. Hits. Okay. Unconscious. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, these guys' turn. So they attack. This guy knocked unconscious. This guy still up. And this guy's moving here. Goes up and they battle. This guy knocked unconscious. This guy moves up to here. And this guy attacks, and this guy is wounded. This guy then moves and pumps down there, and that's their turn.
Okay, it's my turn now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Fortis is going to adrenaline rush.
Okay.
Up there, so let's repick it. And it's going to. And it's going to rush to him.
Okay. You right up to him.
And attack.
Troll pits. Unconscious.
He's gonna head over there. There's extra damage.
Didn't you use Adrenaline Rush to dash?
Yeah, but I still have extra movement speed.
Oh, okay.
In this turn.
Okay. So this guy, he's gonna take a swing at you. Does 11 hit?
No.
Okay, so that misses. Unconscious. And, yeah. That's the end. Your move.
Okay, he will attack.
Misses. Hits. KO. This is a 5-foot wall. Remember that.
Okay, he will resummon his echo over here. Or top of that.
Mm-hmm.
He will have his... Yeah, he'll have his echo move over here. And then just turn.
Okay. Guy at your echo, he's going to attack. Uh, 7 misses. And 8 misses. That's the turn.
I will attack.
Okay. 12 just misses. Hits. Okay. He's still up.
Unleash Incarnation and attack again.
Okay. Misses.
I'll use another Incarnation.
Okay. Hits. Alright. Okay. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Guys attacking your echo. Hits, I believe.
Yep.
Yep. And he's going to move up and he sees you. So that's 1, 2, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he's going to attack you. And that's a miss. This guy also moves, and he's right there, and he's going to take a shot at you with a crossbow. Misses. That's the turn.
Ortis is going to grab this one and grab him and lift him up and throw him to this guy.
Make an athletics check. Eight. So you try to pick him up, but you can't.
For the boss action, I will form a echo behind this guy.
Sure. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Guy that's at you is attacking. 19 hits. And 6 misses. So he rolls. Seven, and as he goes through it, his scimitar clashes with your battle axe, and his scimitar breaks. Apparently, your axe is made of a stronger material than his regular scimitar. And the guy that your echo is behind, he sees this, he's going to drop the crossbow and attack the echo. And there's a 12 hit.
Nope.
Alright. And that's the turn. So currently this guy has no weapon.
He's gonna try to grapple him, grab him, and throw him again to this guy.
Okay, make an athletics check. 12. Uh, 23. He is not grappled by you. So yeah. So what do you do?
Action surge
Okay.
and try again.
Okay. Roll for athletics. Natural 20. Let's go. Yeah. You totally grapple him. And you said you wanted to throw him.
Yep.
Okay. What's your strengths?
It's
16.
16. Yeah.
So you are able to throw him at least 16 feet. So just enough. So, bonk. You hit this guy. And they are both knocked prone. And you just hear the announcer, "Oh, it seems our green friend managed to shove that guy into the other guy. Let's go, people." Green guy, green guy, green guy, as the crowd is chanting. Is that your turn?
Let's check on this incarnation. Okay. In my turn for now.
Alright.
I'll switch places.
Okay. Totally. You do that. And the guy in front of you gets up. He's going to try to attack you. 16 hits, I believe.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be a so that's 6 damage. This guy gets up and he is peeved. He takes out his dagger and he is going to attack the guy in front of him. Okay. So that's gonna be 2d4 plus 3. 6 damage. So, slashes at the back of this guy, and he is heavily wounded. Your move. Oh wait, shit. He also has multi-attack. Sorry. He also makes another attack. Not one. Okay. So he goes to attack, and basically it hits, but his dagger is stuck in the guy. So yeah. Now it's your turn.
He'll have his echo move right behind him.
Okay.
Or else will attack the person in front of him.
20 hits. Okay. You knock him unconscious.
Then he'll attack the guy in the back.
This is Echo.
Yep.
Make the attack. 14 misses.
Unleash Incarnation.
Okay. 22 hits. Okay. Still up.
And one last Incarnation.
Okay. Misses. That's your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. This guy, he is peeved, so he is just going to use his fist. And I do believe that's his strength, so... okay, he's trying to hit your Echo. And he is failing. No, 20. Okay, he sucker punches the Echo. And he is going to move. And that's his turn.
I'll do another Adrenaline Rush.
Okay.
And
Yep, attack. Attack, my friend. God, natural 20. Oh boy. That's... okay. Yeah. Looks wounded now.
or this. I guess you're going to have to submit.
So you say that to the guy?
Yep.
Roll intimidation.
Is he smaller than me?
He is human. He is average height. He's medium. His size is medium.
Okay. Just intimidate.
Okay.
Add 3 from my strength.
Yeah, so that's 16, I believe.
Yep.
He spits in your face. Blood is spit.
Now he attacks again.
Okay. As this happened, I would say, so as you go to attack, he just grabs the axe, not the blade, but the handle with his hand, and he slowly gets up. And so yeah, he has your weapon as you are holding the weapon. So you are both holding the same weapon. What do?
I kick him in the balls.
Okay, so you already did an attack, so you can't do anything else.
Yeah. So right now he's holding his ground.
Yeah, so, next is this guy. So he is going to make a roll. Oh, let's go! So that's gonna be, so he deals you 4 points of bludgeoning damage as he punches you in the face. And I'd say because he rolled a natural 20, you stagger back a bit, releasing the grasp of your axe. And he is then gonna use the axe to attack you. And 10. So you managed to dodge out of the way briefly before the axe hits you. And so yeah. It's your turn. The announcer saying like, "Man, these amazing warriors are going at it. No holds barred. Let's go." So yeah.
We'll try to.
What do you do?
Okay. Or else we'll try to grab him again.
Grapple?
Lift him up.
Okay, athletics. 25. You managed to grapple him. What do?
I'm going to do the whole Bane thing where he breaks.
Okay. Okay. With a 25, you can totally do that. However, the damage is going to be 3 because that's your strength modifier. So you're going to be dealing 3 damage to him.
Okay.
So you do that. So you just Bane, break the Batman on his knee. You hear like, "Argh!" And do you just toss him after that? Like you?
Yeah, I throw him against the wall, like right here.
Oh, okay. He so the axe is let go. So the axe is in this square, and he is prone right now, and he is looking very bad right now.
Submit.
Roll intimidation with advantage for that. $19 plus 3, so that's 22. He puts his finger up in submission, and the announcer says, "Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for our new champion! Green guy, green guy, green guy!" And the whole arena is chanting green guy. And with that, you are awarded the title Champion of Kiron, and you are awarded 500 gold. How do you feel?
It feels great.
I bet you do. Freaking doing a Bane moment. Jesus. like, dear God.
The others see this?
I would say Adrian is busy doing the body going, but would Layla and Nail catch the show?
I wanted to bet on him winning. It's kind of retrospective now.
You were wanting to bet on Ordis winning.
Yes.
Okay, how much did you bet?
I bet 500 gold.
You get 1,000 gold.
Yay.
like, like, for crying out loud, that was just the most bizarre fight, but I loved that. This guy now, like you made him
Has a
submit.
cult following now.
Of green guy.
Now the entire city will always become this person guy.
well, well, that's what he is. So since for some reason I can't get the assets working because I really don't know what's going on. We'll do Adrian next.
Okay.
So Adrian, you go to the spot where you are to meet to do this bodyguard, and you see this old fellow who appears to be like 80 years old, human, with a cane, and says, "Hello there. Are you my escort, sir?"
Yes, I am.
"Ah, wonderful. I have a lot to do today, so come along. What is your name?"
My name is Adrian.
"Ah, strong name, I say."
Thank you. How would you like me to bodyguard you? Would you like me to stay as close as possible, or follow
It's
from?
fine, Sonny. Do whatever you feel fit to bodyguard me. I'll let you decide.
Okay. He'll just walk beside him then.
Okay. So, you go, about your day as he is just doing some errands and all that. And, at some point, there was a scuffle happening.
Oh, before that,
Yes.
Adrian will ask him, what would you like me to bodyguard you from? Thieves, murder attempts? What exactly?
He says, the agency said to just bodyguard me. I don't know what they mean in that specification. So, as you know, that happens, there's a scuffle and like, we have some ruffians happening. And you see that they're just, like, young men basically, fighting because of some argument. As you're watching this, you just see the old man nonchalantly stroll up. And before you can react, like, these punks are saying, like, "What do you want, old man?" And in a blink of a second, you see those youngsters on the ground groaning in pain. And the old man says, "Come on, Sonny, let's go. We got a lot of work to do."
I have a few spells I can cast onto you that help protect you, Adrian will say.
"Ah, splendid. The more the merrier."
He'll then cast he will then cast... Where is it? Aid on him.
Aid?
Yeah. So
Okay.
he gains 20 maximum hit points and gains that amount too as well.
Okay. So, this happens and says, "Ooh, I got a vigor in my step." And as you see him walking a bit more, vibrantly.
And then he also casts Death Ward.
Okay.
So if he drops to 0 hit points, he goes to 1 hit point instead.
Okay. So, you are following him. He just goes to many storefronts to pick up food and all of that. And, you then see some punks. You see that they have bruises, but they appear to be a couple of days old. And it says, alright, you old bastard. This time I'm getting some payback for what you did. And no amount of help is gonna save you. Oh, really? Alright. Sonny, do you want to take this one, or shall I?
No need to. You're paying for my service, so I'll deal this.
Alright. Let me know if you need some help. This guy that you're going up against, he is unarmed. He just has his fists.
Okay. Adrian will keep the scabbard on his sword, basically, using it as a bludgeoning weapon.
Okay. So, this guy, like, out of the way, pointy ear. This is between me and that bastard.
Okay, Adrian will just hit him with his sword.
Roll an attack. Hits.
16.
It's an automatic hit.
Yeah, ignoring the thunder damage, he does 9 damage to him.
So, you just, where do you hit him specifically?
On the head.
Okay, you just, like,
yeah.
okay, you, and he is going to, attack you. 14 misses, I bet.
Yeah.
So he goes to swing, you just dodge out of the way, like, sit still! As he goes for another swing. The 16 hit?
Oh, that misses. I forgot I have extra attack too as well.
Oh.
Yeah. 17. So another 10. So 19
So
damage total.
he goes to attack, but he misses, and you just come in with a strike, and I guess in the back of the head.
Yeah.
Okay, like, and he is KO'd.
He will. He will use a little bit of the web to restrain him, basically, from his gauntlet.
Okay, and that
So you
is
just, like-
one. So that's one web cut. That's when. That is one web charge done.
He only used a little bit, like just like enough to cover his hands. You like put it behind his back. Put his hands
Okay,
behind his back.
you're using the single shot to make
Yeah,
a web restraint rope.
Yeah, I think this is sure thing.
Okay. Okay. Because you do have rope on you, so I'm just saying.
I just thought it'd be cooler to use it.
Alright, fine. Some guards come along, they see you and says, care to explain what's happening here?
He attacked this old man.
So as you gestured, the guards go like, oh dear God, no. It says, oh, hello, guards. How's it going? Not now, sir. Please tell me you did not aggravate them. Oh, come now. I just come here to do my errands. Do your errands. But please do not get involved or pick any more fights. We can't handle this anymore. It says, oh, all right. Honestly, you are such crybabies. And you see this old man just walk away. And you see that they are face-palming their helmets, like, oh, great, the council is not going to enjoy this.
Hmm.
Do you follow after the man?
Yes.
Okay. So, most of the day consists of him just buying items that he needs and basically running into the occasional punk who apparently wants payback against this guy. And the day kind of ends from all of the running around, fighting, guards saying that they really do not want to deal with this and lets you handle it, of taking him back. And you end up back at the spot and you see that there's like some people waiting, and it appears to be a medical personnel. It says, "Oh, sir, you can't be running off again. Ah, quit your yapping. I just went to go shopping." "Yes, but you should not leave the house alone." "I wasn't alone. I had an escort." Oh, dear God, he posted on the Adventurers Guild, didn't he?
Yes, you did.
Uh,
Also, Adrian would have asked for his name too as well when he started.
So he was actually dodging the question a lot with that. But the medical personnel says he's actually a retired army general, supposed hero of the war. Old man, but his mind isn't where it used to be, and he actually believes he's still in the army.
Interesting.
Yes, I apologize if he caused you any trouble. If this happens again and it just requests an escort, just inform us, please, and we'll make sure to keep him there as we do the shopping.
Be sure to do that then.
Yeah. And the old man does actually pay you, and he does pay you 200 gold for your bodyguarding services.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, Adrian will take the 200 gold graciously.
Yep. And the medical personnel says, "I am so sorry if he caused you trouble again. He is.
It is no problem.
I just hope he doesn't do this again. We can't keep catching him and all of that. He's slippery." As the medical personnel brings him back into the house. And so yeah. So with that done, are you wanting to go do the investigation?
Yeah.
Okay. You don't mind?
No, he'll take a short rest first.
Okay. You take a short rest. You go to a little stall. You order a drink. And tea, I guess. I don't know. It's up to you what he decides to drink. And
yeah, you drink some tea.
Okay, yeah, you take that short rest, and now you go to the location?
Yeah, you go to the location.
Okay, give me a moment. I need to find my notes.
Does Oris meet Adrian there?
Okay, are you wanting to meet him at the location where the investigation is?
You probably would meet him there.
Okay,
you probably wouldn't know that Adrian, so when you'll be there resting up.
Yeah, okay. So you could totally do that. Adrian, as you get to the location, you do see Oris. And you are in Little Gironde at this point.
Okay.
And you go up to the location, you see that this is a huge Egyptian-like temple where there's some lights, there's some fun, erotic music playing. And you go to the sign, and you actually recognize the name, and it is called Den of Desire. And you recognize this because
I recognize recognize this?
Oh yeah, you recognize this as the establishment that is run by the Sun Elf twins Autumn and June.
Okay, so the succubi?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know how...
At this point, Otis does not have any idea what's going to happen, but you might know what's going on, but you don't know. You know who they are, but he doesn't. Do you wish to inform him, or let this play out?
He wouldn't... I don't think he needs to know. Adrian doesn't think
Okay.
Otis needs to know.
So you both go in, and you see, well, a lot of debauchery type dancing and entertainment. You see that there was a stage where there were some dancers doing erotic dances in their silk clothing. You do see a bar where they are serving drinks, and someone comes up to you who appears to be a guard, says, "May I help you, gentlemen?"
We're here for the investigation quest.
Yes.
Ah. Yes, please, let me take you to the owners. And you go up the stairs, and you go to a secluded office, and as soon as you open the doors, you see in regal garbs, outfits basically, not erotic, but regular, like noble-esque type of clothing. You see Autumn and June, and Otis, you see the same sun elf with red autumn-colored hair, and you see that the opal purple stone with the onyx sheen is fashioned into a necklace around her neck. And
Or
yeah, do what you want to do.
I think it's you.
And Autumn kind of looks up and like, "Oh, it's you from the stall."
You outbought me.
Well, I mean, as the saying goes, first comes, first serve, right?
I thought it was going to be first come, first serve.
She kind of like giggles. You're cute. I like you. And June chimes in, "Autumn, can we please not flirt with our potential workers who are investigating?" "Hi, Adrian. Good to see you again." Oh.
Yes, I didn't know you had a store.
Well, store is a bit of an understatement. This is more of an establishment. Yes. Wish it was on better circumstances for you to visit us, but yes, we kind of like have a situation. Apparently, some people are having their things stolen as they come to our establishment. Now, the guards suspect that we are in on it, but we are not. So, if you could you handle this discreetly? Without making a fuss? It would very help make things easier.
Of course. I have a few spells up my sleeve that I can use.
Ah, good. Mostly the targets are our rich patrons, which is why we decided to play the part as bait to try to snuff this individual out, and why Autumn here decided to splurge and buy this stone. It matches my eyes perfectly. Oh
Well, it is a
boy.
lovely stone.
June, Autumn, can we please not? Oh, June, stop being such a shy person. I mean, you get to see Adrian again and work with him. Doesn't that seem fun?
Are you guys lovers or something?
At this point, June kind of like perks up and says, "No! We're acquaintances. Just acquaintances." Uh, anyway, let's get going. We should probably do this quickly. And she kind of like fixes her outfit and hair and basically goes and and Autumn says, "Who are you gonna partner with?" What? Who are you going to partner with? Adrian or his friend? Autumn, can we just like? I say go with Adrian because I think I would be more interested of teaming up with his partner over there. And she kind of like gives a little flirtatious wave at you, Ortis.
Or just kind of ignores.
So yeah, so June says, okay, I'll go with Adrian. Just can we please just keep this professional? I'll keep it professional. But can you? And says, "Oh, you are impossible, Adrian. Let's go." And she kind of like grabs your arm and kind of like ushers out of the office. And she just says, "I am so sorry for her."
It is no problem. I know how a sibling it can be.
Yes, especially regarding that she is. Well, we are. You know. She kind of like gestures.
Twins?
Hmm?
That you're twins?
Well, yes, but I'm also referring to our kind. I mean,
Ah, okay.
yeah. It's an awkward conversation. I know, Adrian, but like, let's just get to work. So I'm going to cover the east side with you, while I guess Autumn and your friend will cover the west side, if that's okay with you.
Yes, this is fine.
So the plan is basically you would just stealthily observe and see if anybody suspicious basically comes into contact and tries to steal any of our jewelry that are on us. As you can see, the main jewelry you should be focusing on is my bracelet.
Okay, let me cast this spell then. Are you afraid of spiders at all?
No. Why?
I can use spiders as surveillance cameras.
That is quite smart of you. That is something we
As
should actually...
surveillance, yeah. He doesn't know what cameras are, so he says I can use them as surveillance.
Yes. That would be most helpful.
So then he'll cast Flock Familiars and summon 5 spiders.
Okay. So my question is, how are you going to place the spiders?
So one spider will be on Autumn.
Okay.
Will be on her. And then the other 4 spiders will be throughout the establishment. In corners and stuff like that.
Okay.
In near points of interests.
Okay. So I'd say you strategically place them. I'm trying to find good ambient music.
Also, I sent a draft of what the gauntlets could do and what they look like in the homebrew chat.
Yes, I see that. So, I guess that's the best thing I could go with. Okay. So, you go into your specific spot. You have your spider strategically placed. So one spider is on June, while the other one is on autumn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. And Otis, autumn kind of like takes you in a linked arm position and says, "So, big guy, I heard a little rumor that you won big in the arena. Lucky you."
Lucky. I defeated. Well, I did defeat a good chunk of them. I even got one of them to submit.
I don't mind submitting for you, big guy.
Gross.
I'm just role-playing the character.
And I'm joking.
Yeah, I know.
Or it's good. It was like, so you want to give me some drinks?
Well, I could give you something more memorable than drinks, if you wish. After we complete this little task, of course. So just keep an eye on me and just keep an eye on this necklace. If it gets stolen, just keep an eye out for it.
Okay.
So this is what I'm gonna need to ask for both Adrian and Otis. I need you to make stealth checks.
Oh yeah, and spiders have to make stealth checks too as well.
Indeed.
Okay, if he's gonna do that, then he's gonna at least take off his chainmail, so that way he has a better chance of doing it.
Okay. So I would say that in the office you do take off the chainmail first.
Spiders get +4 to stealth. And I get +5. Okay, so I get 13 and 5d20 +4. Okay, never mind. So 10, 9, 24, 5, and 6 for the spiders.
Okay. And you rolled a 13 with just stealths.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Adrian, I'd say you have a better chance of mingling with the crowd. However, Otis, given your size, kind of do stand out a bit much. And a lot of the workers, as well as the patrons, have their eye on you, just for some reason. And Adrian, this is my question. Which spiders gets what score? I'm letting you decide on that.
Maybe the 10. The natural 20 will be on
June?
will be on June. The 10 will be on autumn, and then the rest will be
Around.
in the around here.
Okay. Across the room, you hear a shriek, and you feel one of your familiars die.
Okay.
I mean, it happens. So as the entertainment is happening around the building and whatnot, I ask you all to make.
Oh, wait, I have an idea.
Oh. Okay.
Adrian will command the spiders to create a web attached to their jewelry, to their skin, basically. So that if it's pulled, the web will snap and notify the spider, because spiders have web sense.
Okay.
So
Okay.
while in contact with the web, the spider knows the exact location of any other creature in the contact of the same web.
Okay. You could totally do that. That is actually groundbreaking.
Yeah.
So, okay, that happens. I would need Otis and Adrian to make perception checks. 6.
1 second. Perception. There it is. 15.
Okay. Otis, you don't see anything that warrants suspicion because you're mostly keeping your eye on the necklace, on the stone. You really want that stone for some reason.
He likes the stone, but at this point he doesn't want it anymore.
Alright. Like you're just still seizing about the stone and all of that at this point, I would say. Adrian, you do manage to catch some suspicious behavior. You see one of these workers basically walking about and secretly is...
Do my spiders get to roll perception too?
If you want, sure. Remember, you have 1 less, so that's going to be basically 4 spiders.
4d20? Okay.
Yeah, 4d20, because one of them were killed.
They don't have any modifiers to their wisdom, so...
Yeah, so...
13, 12, 12, and 3.
Okay. So, your spiders keep an eye out. They don't see anything out of the ordinary. So as I was saying to you, Adrian, you notice that this worker is, like, basically, just going by. However, you do notice that, they then start to walk oddly. Like they're compensating for an excess amount of weight. And when they get to, like, the bar, they start to walk normally again. And you keep an eye on this person, as in you see this person, like you remember the details of this individual.
Yeah.
But you also notice that your spider gets a web sense tingling that the bracelet that June is wearing has just been snatched. And you turn to see, and you do catch a glimpse. It is a male. The spiders get a good look of the individual as well, the features and the face. What do you do?
Adrian walk up to him.
How do you decide to walk up to him?
Just stealthily, I guess. Yeah.
Roll stealth.
Okay. 18.
He does not notice you.
And then he'll say, "Hey buddy, it's not nice to steal. Can you give that back?" And he'll cast suggestion on him.
Oh, okay. Is it a save?
Yes, it's a wisdom saving throw.
What's the DC?
18.
18?
Oh,
9.
I also want you to stay here. Stay with me.
Okay, so the suggestion spell takes effect. He says, yeah, you're right. As he gives the necklace, the bracelet back. And so he stays with you. Do you go tell June what happened?
Yeah.
Okay.
He'll just follow me.
Okay. It says, is this him? Is he the only
Yep,
one?
this is him. Yep. And Adrian will give her hair bracelet back.
Okay.
He had this on him.
Alright. You sure that this is the only suspect? Because for some reason, like, they were able to target the rich people very easily, like they knew them. They also knew when they were coming. Are you sure that there was no one else?
I don't know if there's anybody else, but this is the only guy I found. I
Remember
could try asking him.
Remember that perception check I told you about?
Mm-hmm.
About that individual, that worker was walking funny, like
Yeah,
adding
yeah.
excess
Oh, yeah. I
weight.
thought that was the same guy.
No.
And there's also another strange man. There's also another one walking strangely. And where is he right now?
It is a she, actually.
Okay. Is she?
It says, you give a description. It says, oh, her. Okay. Take him to the office. Well, actually, go tell Autumn to meet us in the office, as she will also let the guards know what's happening, as I will discreetly get her into the office as well.
Okay. He's commanded to follow me wherever I go until I deactivate the spell I have on him. But
Alright. So you go to the office, you go tell, you first go tell Otis and Autumn, and you head up to the office, and a few minutes later, June comes in with the worker, and she says, the jig is up. You've been caught. All of the property you stole will be returned, and that is it. It will be turned over to the town's guard. And she says, look, I didn't have a choice. Really, you didn't have a choice. We gave you a job, okay, and we made sure that you were paid well, and yet you stab us in the back. Listen, I had debts, okay, the type of debts that, if I don't pay, they break my kneecaps type debts. Who? What's the name? Some guy,
if you tell us the name, I can hunt them down. Also, description.
Yeah, give me a moment. I do believe I actually put them in the name. I'm trying to find it. No, not him. Um, he goes by JT or something.
Where does he ask you to meet him to collect your debt?
Okay, hang on. ST actually, it's ST. So it's
ST?
yeah, ST. Sorry, ST. So you were saying, Adrian?
Yes. Where do you usually meet up with him?
I don't meet this person per se. They send someone else in their stead to collect the money. This person is basically untouchable.
Not when I'm around.
You think you could play some kind of spell on the money so you can track it down?
Yes, most likely.
How much is the debt?
$50 platinum.
Ow!
June kind of like, oh dear God, what did you? My family. It was my family. Okay, they were gambling. They did stupid things. They lost our entire savings.
When's the next time they're supposed to collect your money?
About 4 days from now.
I'd like to get this done and over as soon as possible. Do you have any way to contacting them?
I know where the handler hangs out, but they don't usually stay in the same place very long. Look, this guy works for him, okay? She looks down and like, June, I'm so sorry. And she says, for the time being, you are still one of my workers. So until your debt for me is paid, consider this grievance forgiven. But if you ever do this again, I will let the guards have you.
I'll be sure to get your money back. That's whatever you pay to ST. I'll get your money back so I could pay back June and Autumn.
Thank you. And
I'll make sure that he won't harm you ever again. Anybody ever again.
Thank you, sir. And she leaves the room. And June says, okay, let's see what this damn bastard has to say. And, but before that, let's tie him up before, you know, something
Or let's
happens
just grab
to your
some-
spell.
Or just grab some rope and ties him up.
Okay. And, I say with this is a good time to call it until next session.
Alright.
Okay.
Yeah, so next session we'll continue this little investigation and Nail and Layla will then do their quest as well. And hopefully the assets will be fixed for some reason, because I really don't know what's going on with it. No one has leveled up, so you are all still at level 8.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Mhm.
and I hope you guys enjoyed the session. I know it was a very long wait until we get to play again, but hopefully it won't happen again.
Yeah, it's no worries.
Alright, I'll see you guys 2 weeks from now.
Okay, yeah, I'll see you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.